Hello, this is Ria and you're watching The News Point. In a spiritual tapestry of India, where faith often walks hand in hand with devotion, a darker thread has emerged over the decades, that of godmen turned predators, cloaked in saffron but driven by power, lust and deception. These self-styled gurus amassed with wealth, blind faith and political influence until the facade crumbled. A serious scandal has surfaced in Delhi's elite enclave of Vasant Kunj, where a self-styled spiritual leader and institute director, Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, also referred to as Parthasarthi, is now accused of sexually harassing multiple female students. The allegations include unwanted physical contact, vulgar messages, pressure from administrative staff, and misuse of institutional power. As the accused remains absconding, the story is stirring anger, questions of accountability, and calls for justice. In Vasant Kunj, New Delhi, Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, who served as director of the Sri Sharda Institute of Indian Management, is now accused by multiple female students of sexual harassment. The complaint was lodged on August 4 at the Vasant Kunj North Police Station. The institute, which offers PGDM courses under EWS scholarships, sees 32 female students give statements. Among them, 17 alleged that Chaitanyanand used abusive language, sent obscene messages, and made unwanted physical contact. Shockingly, some students claim that faculty members and administrators pressured them to comply with the accused's demand. One student said staff forced us to meet his demands after being coerced. Allegations also include involvement of wardens who reportedly introduced students to Chaitanyanand, creating opportunity for harassment. Investigations have already seized devices and CCTV footage is under forensic examination. In a striking twist, police found a Volvo car in the institute's basement with a fake UN diplomatic number plate. That car is believed to have been used by Chaitanyanand. As of now, Chaitanyanand is absconding, evading arrest, and reportedly changing locations frequently to avoid capture. The Sharda Peetham Institute has cut all ties with him, issuing statements that his alleged acts are illegal and morally reprehensible. Also of note, his path is marred by claims of molestation and fraud from prior years, which are now resurfacing as attention intensifies. The students' allegations are bold and courageous. They say they were sexually harassed, verbally, digitally, physically. Some face isolation or fear of retribution. The involvement of institute staff in coercion deepens the betrayal. These are not accidental encounters. They allege a systematic abuse of authority in a space meant for learning. So far, Chaitanyanand has stayed silent in public. He remains on the run. Law enforcement agencies are actively pursuing him across states. Meanwhile, his former institution has disavowed him. The Peetham's administration asserts he no longer holds any legitimacy in their name or structure. The investigation continues, although a fugitive suspect is harder to prosecute and harder to bring to justice. The case is not isolated. India has seen several spiritual leaders fall from grace under serious criminal allegations. Here's a brief survey. Gurmeet Ram Rahim, once a flamboyant and powerful cult leader, was convicted in 2017 of raping 2 female followers and sentenced to 20 years in prison. In a later case, he was also convicted for orchestrating the murder of a journalist who exposed wrongdoings. He has faced numerous controversies, including alleged forced castrations of devotees. His rule over his followers and ashrams was marked by political influence, especially in Punjab and Haryana. And let's not forget Asaram Bapu. In 2018, a special court in Jodhpur convicted Asaram for raping a 16-year-old disciple. He was sentenced to life imprisonment under the POCSO Act and IPC. He has also faced multiple allegations of sexual misconduct, witness tampering, and encroachment. His appeals and medical bail moves often make headlines. In 2010, video footage emerged showing Nithyananda with an actress, which triggered public scandal. He has faced allegations of rape, unlawful confinement, and sexual misconduct, including in India and abroad. Besides, he claims to have established a sovereign spiritual country called Kailash and currently remains outside India with statutory investigations against him. Swami Sadachari was once a well-known tantric advisor to political figures. He was arrested in a sex and pornography racket, accused of running a prostitution ring and filming women in compromising positions. His fall showed how spiritual facade can be used to cloak sexual exploitation. Swami Bhimanand's real identity is said to be Shiv Murat Dwivedi. He led a life of deception, presenting as a spiritual guru while running an organized sex racket and fraud operation in Delhi and Mumbai. Arrested multiple times, his case underscores repeated recidivism in such suspects. What emerges is a consistent pattern. These leaders often control ashrams, finances, and access, placing followers in vulnerable positions. Staff, supporters, and institutions sometimes protect or abet the abuse, consciously or unconsciously. Many cases drag for years, victims face intimidation, and social stigma silences voices. Faith and devotion become tools for power misuse, leaving lasting scars on victims and communities. The Chaitanyananda case is both alarming and sadly familiar. One more chapter in a longer story of spiritual authority gone wrong. As calls intensify for justice and institutional reform, the voices of these women must be heard clearly. The law must act swiftly, victims must get protection, and spiritual institutions must be held to ethical standards. Only then can trust be restored. Stay with us for more updates as the investigation progresses.